Athletics 10, Yankees 5. Sonny Gray, who gave up 5 runs and 2 homers in 5 innings, said, "Except for the homers, I thought I threw the ball okay." Credit Mike Stope/Getty Images. May 12, 2018. Yankees starter Sonny Gray lost his voice on Wednesday while cheering his teammates during a 4-run rally that defeated the Boston Red Sox. On Friday, Gray's voice was back, but his stuff was largely absent. He had it only briefly against a team he really wanted to beat, the Oakland Athletics, who last summer traded him to the Yankees for 3 prospects, 2 of them injured. Gray's meltdown came in the 2nd inning, and it came unexpectedly, after a quick and tidy first inning in which he needed just 14 pitches to retire the side. But 5 pitches into the 2nd inning, Gray and the Yankees fell behind, 1-0, as Chris Davis sent a ball soaring into the distant right field bleachers. 6 pitches later, the deficit had grown to 3-0. Matt Chapman launched a ball even farther, into the loading dock beyond the center field fence. The Yankee Stadium crowd, which had begun to tentatively believe in Gray after a recent pair of solid outings, responded as it had during many of Gray's outings in his brief Yankees tenure, with grumbles, boos and catcalls. They only grew louder when Gray allowed another run in the 3rd inning. He ended up lasting 5 innings, allowing 5 runs on 9 hits and 3 walks. He had 2 strikeouts. The game ended in a 10-5 win for the Athletics, who had just been swept in a 3-game series against the Houston Astros in which they were outscored by 24-5. The Yankees, who had just won the first 2 of 3 games against the Red Sox and joined them atop the American League East, have now lost 2 consecutive games for the first time since April 10. Gray was coming off back-to-back starts in which he limited the Astros and the Cleveland Indians each to 2 runs over 6 innings. But he regressed to the pitcher he had been earlier in the season, nibbling around the plate, unable to put hitters away on 2 strike counts. Although his fastball was reaching 94 miles per hour, the Athletics feasted on it. Both Davis and Chapman hit fastballs that were left out over the plate. "Except for the homers, I thought I threw the ball okay," said Gray, who is 2-3 with a 6.39 earned run average. "I just couldn't put it together. I felt like my stuff was pretty good, but at the end of the day they put 5 runs across the board in 5 innings. When you do that, it's going to be tough to win those games." Although the Yankees pulled within 5-4 on Aaron Judge's 3-run homer in the 5th inning, the Athletics continued to fight, adding a run on a solo homer by Jed Lowry in the 6th. And after the Yankees cut the lead to 6-5, the Athletics got a solo homer from Matt Joyce in the 8th. Both home runs came off reliever David Hale, who was making his first appearance since April 27. Oakland added its final 3 runs in the 9th off David Robertson on a bases-loaded double by Marcus Semien. In addition to the shoddy pitching, the Yankees were hurt by mental errors by 2 of their young infield prospects. In the 4th, with Athletics on 1st and 3rd and none out, 3rd baseman Miguel Andujar passed up what seemed to be an easy play at the plate in favor of trying to start a double play. The Yankees wound up getting just 1 out while the 5th run scored. And in the 7th, with Yankees on 1st and 2nd, the rookie Gleyber Torres, who had homered in the 3rd for the Yankees' first run, chose to drop a bunt in front of the plate. The sacrifice advanced the runners, but the Yankees came out of the inning with just 1 run, from Judge's bases-loaded walk. Didi Gregorius, now hitless in his last 28 at-bats, flied out, and Giancarlo Stanton popped out to the infield to strand the runners. Manager Aaron Boone offered lukewarm support for Torres' decision to bunt. "It's a good play in that spot if you get a hit, or in the worst case, do what happened," he said. "I have no issue with that." But Boone was resolute about what Andujar should have done on his play. "I think in that situation he's got to come home," Boone said. Despite the defeat, the Yankees remained in a tie atop the division with Boston, which lost to Toronto. But it was small consolation to Gray, who had seen the progress of his previous 2 starts wiped out in the space of 2 innings. "This was a game I really wanted to win," he said. But it just didn't work out that way. Inside pitch Dustin Fowler, one of the 3 players the Yankees traded for Gray, collected his first major league hit, a single, off Gray in the 4th inning. It was Fowler's 2nd start in the major leagues. As a Yankee, Fowler suffered a ruptured patella tendon diving for a foul ball in the 1st inning of his MLB debut last June, causing him to miss the rest of the 2017 season. He was recalled from Oakland's Class AAA Nashville affiliate on Thursday.